in charge, Jay Nady.
Do you have any questions? I gave you your instructions in the dressing room. You have 10 rounds of boxing. Keep your heads back, your punches up. Anything else? Let's go to work.
So we're getting set for Smokin Bert Cooper against Cecil Instant Coffee. There's a good look at Coffee. He made it very plain to us he is not a boxer, although he is aggressive. He told us that he'll try to avoid a brawl. He said that Cooper will bring the fight to me. Round one scheduled for 10. Bert Cooper told us he is looking to end it early. A straight-ahead fighter a la Joe Frazier, his early inspiration, thus the nickname. A heavy-handed puncher, employs the 1-2 shot, body and head, more of a body puncher who Ferdy likes to wear down his opponents.
What to look for there is that Joe Frazier left hook. He's worked in the gym for a long time before they threw him out with Joe Frazier, and he picked up all of Joe's good habits. So look for that hook to come in.
We saw a left hook there by Coffee that waved in the wind. Bert Cooper has been off drugs now for over 2 years, he tells us. He took the Holyfield fight on just 4 days' notice, amazingly, almost shocking the champion. Combination by Cecil Coffee.
Well, keep him up, Bert. Cecil Coffey's trying to get those hooks away from his body. He doesn't like that. Those hooks landing to the body are very heavy on the part of Bert Cooper, but also they're low, right at the level of the belt line. Don't get warned for that.
More uppercuts that were low by Smokin Bert Cooper. Cooper's nickname perhaps shouldn't be Smokin, but Cat, since he's had so many lives. He's had more crossroads than a Rand McNally map. There's a right uppercut by Cooper. Well, he's had a career marked by many ups and downs. Perhaps the biggest down was June of '89 when he ballooned to 211 for George Foreman in Phoenix and didn't come out for the 3rd round. Tested positive for drugs. The Arizona Commission held up his purse, and it looked like his career was history, but he bounced back with a win over Alton Norris 3 fights later for the NABF heavyweight title.
Well, as we said at the opening, the measure of a man is what happens to him after his defeats and his adversity. He whipped the drugs, and that is the biggest victory in his life. He's back. He's alive in the heavyweight division, and he almost became the Cinderella heavyweight champion of all time. Would have been even bigger than Douglas has been.
And he's the only man to put Holyfield on the canvas, too. He fought Ray Mercer. He broke Ray Mercer's jaw. Mercer, who recently lost to Larry Holmes, called it the toughest fight of his career against Smokin Bert Cooper.
Cooper's doing everything he can to go home early here. Everything he is throwing is as hard as he can throw. He's not tentative at all. He's not looking to where his target is. He knows where the target is, and he lets fly with everything he has.
There's a right by Bert Cooper. That was a glancing blow, fortunately for Cecil Coffee. Cooper constantly stays on top of his opponents. Will take 2 to 3 punches to give one. A heavy right hook by Bert Cooper, and down goes Coffee, down to 1 knee.
4, 5, you okay?
The clock will save him. That's his friend right now. Not enough time to finish it off.
And that is it for round 1 as Coffee went down in the final second.
Here. Breathe. Come on. Got your Vaseline. Okay, Cecil, look at me and understand what I'm saying. The reason why you got caught that time is because you didn't step inside and walk him to the right.
2 looks at this knockdown, and it was sort of a delayed reaction. The punch was there high on the ear, and that one, the right hand was right cross, right where you want it. And Cecil Coffee apparently had a thought down. He thought about it, and he went down. It wasn't a reflex. It wasn't like his body just went. He just said, wait a minute. Things are not working right, and he went down. Very smart on his part. Very smart on the part of Cecil Coffee. Sorry.
Round 2. Well, I'll tell you, Ferdy, with a name like Cecil Instant Coffee, no truth to the rumor, Bert Cooper asked him if he'd like 1 lump or 2.
Did you hire a writer for all this stuff? Coffee got creamed. We got all of those remarks out of our system the first 2 rounds.
We're sorry, folks. Well, Cecil Coffee looking to bounce back. He talked to us a great deal about his 2 children and his wife, Shady. I don't think that's on his mind right now. He is looking to survive against Bert Cooper here in the early goings of round 2.
Exactly what he told us he didn't want to happen. A shootout in the early rounds is happening to him because he does not know how to keep off Bert Cooper, who is determined to get out of here early.
Coffee's fans watching back in Flatwoods, Kentucky, population 10,000. Cecil told us he's doing this for his wife and kids. Coffee, a former 3-time West Virginia Golden Gloves heavyweight champ. Bert Cooper rated number 9 by the WBA, number 10 by the BC, out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Oh, down goes Coffee again. And blood streaking from his nose.
5, 6.
He might have broken his nose on that one, and he's over. He's not getting up. If they let that continue, something's wrong.
Timeout.
I mean, look at him. He doesn't even know where he's at.
Referee Jay Nady calling time. They'll get the doctor. It is all over. It is all over here in the round 2.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct on the part of the referee and the doctor. The referee got him up, took him over to the doctor, and that's the end of that. But that was a picture perfect. Left uppercut set up just as it should be by a punch to the body, and then a perfect. I don't think we've seen a left uppercut like that since Holyfield flattened Douglas with that wonderful uppercut.
Look at that cut on the bridge of Coffee's nose.
And the blood was pouring from inside the nose as well as outside. It was well stopped. There's really no reason to continue.
Blood cascading from the nose of Cecil Coffee.
That was beautiful. Very tight.
All right, let's watch this textbook uppercut. There's the body shot. There's the uppercut. Just like they teach it in the gym. It couldn't be better. Loud boos for Don King, who's entered. What has he done recently? He just comes over to congratulate Cooper and console Coffee.
And from overhead, any angle you look at, just as painful to watch.
That angle might have even been better to watch the precision with which that punch and the force with which it landed. It could not have been better.
Well, I guess it was one lump all Bert Cooper needed against Cecil Coffee. Right to the bridge of the nose of Coffee. And they're still working on the schnoz. 28-year-old Cecil Coffee out of Flatwoods, Kentucky. Let's go up for the official word. Our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time 1 minute 24 seconds in round number 2. On advice of the ringside physician, Dr. Flip Homansky, the referee in charge, Jay Nady, stops the contest. The winner by way of technical knockout, Smokin Bert Cooper.
Well, Cooper told us he was looking to end this thing early, and he lived up to his word. He is now 27-8 with 24 knockouts.